Our first stop on our tour is Los Angeles, California. As is commonly known, California has suffered from some form of drought all throughout the state for the last 8 years. Up until recently, Southern California was categorized as being in a level 5 extreme to exceptional drought. According to studies at UC Davis, California has been vulnerable to this lengthy drought due to a large region of high atmospheric pressure in the northwest, causing winter storms and similar weather to steer clear. This severe drought has led to widespread crop and pasture losses, in addition to water shortages. A direct result of this shortage has led to water emergencies that have required residents to minimize water usage, especially wasteful practices, with fines being set in place to ensure conservation. From April 2015 to February 2016, residents of California were required to participate in a mandatory 25% reduction in water usage. California's local government has even passed legislation to continue water conservation, such as the Sustainable Groundwater Management Act, which allocates $2.5 million towards water storage projects and water recycling. Many rules from this era for Angelenos remain intact, with Jerry Brown's motto being that conservation must remain a way of life. Our next stop on our tour takes us down south to San Salvador, El Salvador. El Salvador resides in a part of the world that is incredibly vulnerable to earthquakes and other natural disasters that result from these lithospheric shifts. The worst recorded earthquake in Salvadorian history occurred in January of 2001, reaching a magnitude of 7.7. As a direct result of many earthquakes, El Salvador is also at high risk of experiencing tsunamis. Upon researching the global seismic zones, it is clear that El Salvador resides directly upon a major fault line. To clarify, it straddles the converging line between the Cocos Tectonic Plate and the Caribbean Plate. This unfortunate positioning means that this area where the two plates meet tends to be a major hotspot for any seismic activity. For Salvadorian locals, solutions include highly funded earthquake shelters, significant improvement of future architectural plans, and development of shelters on the inactive volcanoes to ensure high ground in case of consequent tsunamis. Our final stop on our tour ends in a region of the East Coast we know as Washington, D.C. In January of 2016, the entire D.C. region experienced a blizzard that left them covered in 3 feet of snow. In bordering areas, over 20 million people experienced anywhere from 20 inches to 2.5 feet of snow. This event came to be known as Snowzilla due to the fact that it ultimately impacted over 100 million people. With global warming on the rise, Washington, D.C. is becoming more vulnerable to these extreme snowstorms, mainly due to the rising Atlantic Ocean temperatures providing the perfect atmospheric conditions for blizzards. This directly results in a higher level of evaporation, which then allows for more moisture to be taken into the storm. Furthermore, this northeast region of the country is susceptible to high-pressure circulation patterns that produce cold snaps that impact the severity of the snowstorms. All in all, it is incredibly crucial for Washington, D.C. to be taking measures to reduce their carbon emissions to try and lessen the greenhouse gas effect. By increasing accessibility to public transportation, reducing consumption of meat, and making sure to vote, D.C. locals can help to decrease their carbon footprint to help reverse the impact global warming has on their weather.